Rollout of the COVID vaccine is falling short of initial goals set by the federal government. Louisiana is in phase 1A of vaccination. The group includes first responders, nursing home residents, and frontline workers. But as Tan Trung reports, it's unclear when Louisiana will move into the next phases.
Today at the VA nursing home in Reserve, COVID vaccinations for veterans and the staff who care for them. Louisiana prioritized veteran care facilities in the first phase of its vaccination strategy. So far, an estimated 38,000 people in Louisiana have been vaccinated for COVID. State Health Officer Dr. Joseph Cantor says Louisiana did not set a specific goal for vaccinations. Right now, it's dependent on the vaccine supply.
Our biggest limiting factor is how much vaccine we're receiving from the feds. We get it every week. Right now, both Pfizer and Moderna. We want to get more. We'll take whatever we get and we'll use it.
The federal government is responsible for delivering the vaccines to the state level, and then the states do the actual vaccinating. But early on, Louisiana received 11,000 fewer doses than promised, and it looks like the country will fall short of its initial goal.
A few weeks ago, the Trump administration suggested that 20 million Americans could be vaccinated by the end of December. With only a few days left in December, we've only vaccinated a few million so far.
President-elect Joe Biden says at that rate, it would take years, not months, for the U.S. to reach herd immunity and a level of normalcy. On Twitter, President Trump blamed the states, urging them to get moving. Dr. Cantor says states could certainly use more resources.
There's always a room for more. For example, the data system that we're using, this is like taking a Yugo and trying to go 1,000 miles an hour down the interstate on them.
Since the emergency authorization for both the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines, we've seen frontline workers, first responders, and the aging getting their shots. So what's a realistic timeline for the rest of us to get vaccinated?
By the time that we're able to have vaccine available for the general public, for anyone in pharmacies and clinics, we're talking about the summertime.
Keep in mind, there is a limited supply of the vaccines. Clinical trials are being conducted for more versions. It's part of an operation called Warp Speed, a name that may not reflect its current pace. Tan Trung, Eyewitness News.
And the Louisiana Department of Veterans Affairs is conducting 5 vaccination clinics at various VA homes this week. In all, it's offering vaccines to more than 1,200 residents and staff at those facilities. President-elect Joe Biden is pledging to get 100 million people vaccinated in his very first 100 days in office.